I'm back. So, I've been working hard for the last week on a pretty important project that really is all about clearing up space, opening up channels to truly allow me to spark my creativity on the things that I love. The two biggest things that I love, number one, my family, and number two, being creative in design. I have the biggest smile on my face right now because over the last week, my priority has been to deal with a project that I have not attacked for over 13 years. So this video is a compilation of the last few days of progress as I attack my attic in my house. How many of you out there also have an attic, whether it's a walk-up attic or a crawl-up space attic, and you have all this stuff up there that you really value or you think you value, and you've been putting off organizing it, or you just haven't even looked at it for super long time, and it's just accumulating dust, bugs, darkness. And so let's go through this journey together as you see me progress from what was the attic to where it is today. So enjoy. Welcome back, and today we are diving into a rainy day project. It is Memorial Day weekend, and traditionally many gardeners up here in the Northeast would be planting, but the weather's been yucky. So I'm using this as a productive excuse to do something I've been putting off for a long time, but I believe it's something really important. So come with me as we investigate what we need to accomplish in the next day or so. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs. Hi, Koa. To the attic. And we have the luxury of a walk-up attic, which I love. And let me open the door. Sounds like a horror movie. And let me turn on the lights. I have to organize my attic. I mean, goodness, look at all this. So, my goal is, let's just say in 24 hours, to go through all of my stuff here, including over here, to figure out what we're gonna toss, keep, donate, sell, because it will free up my mind and free up the energy in this house so much. So you ready to help me with this project? Woo! In all seriousness, this channel is about creating your happy, and I'm a big believer that when you have certain things that block you, it could be something that you're mentally putting off. It could be a project like this you're putting off. When you ultimately get these things done, not just the relief of completing the project, but the flow you create in your space, the flow you create with your own creativity of your mind. Like, I am excited that even though this is going to be a lot of work, I am, number one, grateful it's a cold day because I'm not going to sweat up here. Number two, super grateful that when I'm done, there's going to be so much space in this area. Maybe I'll have a space to put up a table to do more crafts and more creativity that will be exactly what I need to continue to create my happy. So I'm not going to have you watch every single step because I don't want to bore you, but I wanted you to see the befores and afters so you could appreciate that this is exactly what I mean by create your happy. It's not just going on vacations or having a high tea, though I do really love those things. But creating your happy, I am going to take advantage of this day, and I am going to create a productive day to make me feel fulfilled and feel not just productive, but like it's one less thing to cloud my brain that I need to do so I can open it for other things. So let's get this attic clean. So what I'm going to do right now is go by section on how I'm going to goal set myself so that you can see why I'm attacking different sections in different ways. I may change the process midway, who knows, but knowing how I decorate for the holidays, know how I access, and my family accesses stuff up here, it's really going to be in what they call work circles, thinking about, okay, what's the most productive flow? So when I actually do need to come up to the attic to access, whether it's holiday decor, interior design decor, travel elements like luggage, etc., does it make sense for me to place certain things in certain areas so that it is as easy for me to not just put away, but also to grab when I'm ready to use it? So let's just sort of high level, piece by piece, what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is the door to the attic. So I bet you if I open this door, you're going to see some dogs. Yep, there's one waiting for me. But when you come up this door and you open it up, this in front of us, this is all Christmas. Christmas has the most stuff that I use for decorating. So I want to keep this whole area Christmas, but I don't like how cluttered and we'll just say hodgepodge a lot of the stuff has become. So what I'm going to do is initially I'm going to start by from right to left. I'm going to, number one, touch everything. Make sure that I actually want to keep everything, number one. And if I don't, then it goes into we'll call it the donate pile or the sell pile or the toss pile. But if I want to keep it, then I want to strategically think, okay, do I want, for example, these are all of my, these are all reindeers from my Patience collection. So do I want to put this somewhere further down because they're lightweight, or do I want to keep it in this area because it just makes it convenient when we come up to grab all these boxes to unpack them when we use them for Christmas? Over here, currently, I have all my Halloween stuff. And though the organization is okay, I mean, they all fit, I put them all here because this is where it all fits. But I also need to really look at it and say, okay, do I really want to hold on to those branches up there? Do I really want to hold on to all these pumpkins? The answer is probably going to be yes. And I say that with a little twinkle in my eye, but I can tell you over there, those ottomans, one of the chairs we don't even have anymore, and the other ottoman probably needs to go downstairs. So there's certain things that I'm hoping to also clear, even though some of the areas might be organized, clear them out so there's just more space to move around. I also can show you, like, not all this luggage works. Let's get rid of it. There are some boxes here that moved the last 2 houses with us that I haven't even opened. I mean, look at all this. I got to go through all this and make sure things are worth keeping or time to purge. So, and then over here, this is probably the area I'm most scared of. This is where all the kids threw their toys that they don't want to get rid of, but just sort of went into a corner. And these are just random pictures and mirrors and tchotchkes that I just need to go through. For example, these lights that I love. I'm going to see if I can put this onto Facebook Marketplace because they're great lights. I know we're never going to use them in here. There's a sconce in here that I can't find the other matching one. So do I want to just donate it? We'll see. All right. Wish me luck. Let's first start on the Christmas side. All right, I'm laughing at myself because yesterday at this time, I was like, oh, and one day I'm going to clear all this stuff up. Well, it's 24 hours later. It doesn't look like I've done a lot, but trust me, A lot has been organized. It still likes a hot mess, but I actually behind me, not behind the scarecrow, organized tons of Christmas. Started purging things into the garage because I figured, let me give away a bunch of this stuff. It's not doing me any good up here. A lot of it's fabric. I found a ton of window treatment hardware. Just a lot of goodies that I don't need, including this cute little mannequin that I've had forever, but haven't used in over 20 plus years. So I am really feeling good. I'm feeling sweaty. But you guys, by the end of this week, I cannot wait to show you the end result because I'm really feeling productive. So anyway, just want to give you an update, and I will show you the garage in a little bit, but then you'll probably won't see me for a little bit. And well, on this video will be the next thing, but you won't see me in a bit because I'm going to probably need a couple more days to get this all taken care of, but I'm so excited. So excited. All right, good morning. So it's been quite a week. We've been cleaning out the attic, and that means a lot of stuff is coming down here into the garage. I'm gonna turn this around and show you what I just had delivered yesterday. So I ordered from Costco a bunch of storage units. You can see here. Originally I was planning on putting all of these into the garage, but I may be taking some up to the attic. So we shall see, but that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna set these guys up, take care of storing some of this stuff, and actually some of this stuff is being donated as well. But today is an exciting day for organization. Woo! All I know is the attic, we've lived in this house for almost 13 years, and some of the stuff was brought in by the movers 13 years ago and just sat up there all this time. And just the amount of space and breathability I'm about to get from all this really makes me excited. So knowing that by the end of this video, you're gonna see not just pretty organized space, but just mentally knowing that I've gone through every single item and I know where every single thing is, that is huge happiness, enormous happiness. I'm excited. So do you remember the before? This floor was covered with junk everywhere. And now, oh my goodness, I see plywood for days. Look at this, everybody. It is amazing. So when you walk up to my attic, this is what you see. Space, organization. It looks amazing. So what I did was I brought the same racks that are in the garage on both sides. And these are the family bins. So for example, these 3 rows for my 3 kids. So everything that they want to save from when they were little, or stuffed animals they don't want in their room anymore, but they don't want to get rid of, that's this section. This is for them. The top and this little section here, these are all old family items that we don't necessarily want to display anywhere in the house, but we know they're important and we want to save and keep. So that's what all this stuff is. And then I went through all of my home accessory stuff, and the things that I wanted to keep, I didn't want to display yet. I just arranged it in a pretty manner here in the attic so I can shop for it later. If I turn around here, There's all the luggage. I went through all the luggage to make sure the luggage that still works is what we need. And it's very convenient. Remember, work circles. This is right by the door. So that makes it easy for me to grab. And then all of this is all bedding and extra blankets, things that we may not need right now because of the summer. But then even going down here, that's a blow up mattress. Just everything's organized. And then in these gray crates, that's all shipping supplies. And then these are all documents we wanted to save and access and review when we have a later date. But the point, you guys, is if I step back in this section, I can now do what I really want, is put a table here so that a fold-up table that can be dismantled when I don't need it. But it's a space that as we bring things out and we need a space to go through these bins, I now have space to do that. And then if I turn around, so here is wrapping station with all my Christmas stuff. That was all over the place. And then this whole row is Christmas. Now, candidly, down here, I need 2 more racks. So when I get those, that's part of my next budget. I will build 2 more racks and then this will be distributed accordingly. But if I turn it around, you guys, look. Organized, clean, so nice. And then if I go this direction, let's shop for Halloween. Look at this. All of Halloween organized on this side. And then we have Easter over here. And then some of the other holidays that I don't have as much stuff, but like birthday bin down here and 4th of July and Memorial Day. You can see there's a little bit of Thanksgiving, a little bit of Valentine's Day. And then over here, again, putting things so it makes it easy to shop for when I'm looking for extra baskets or extra little tchotchkes that might finish a decor look. But I am so proud of seeing the floor again. It's amazing. So once we get those racks down there, it'll be perfection. But yeah, this is it, you guys. This is an organized attic. Yeah, baby. One more thing. See these shades? I've been waiting to put these shades up for 13 years. And to be able to say I've done it on all 3 of these windows. Have you ever had a project where you've taken 13 years to put up 3 shades that you've had this whole time? Again, such joy. This is finally done. Woohoo! The attic is amazing. And now I'm going to show you the garage, because part of what had to come from up there came down here. And as you saw earlier, I had my entire garage filled with things to donate or toss. And I started building shelves that were originally on this side. My husband's car couldn't fit, so we ended up flipping to the other side. So let me show you the end result. And so now the garage floor is empty, and ta-da! I know, a lot of you are like, it's just a garage shelving unit, but you guys, it's all organized. This is all donate stuff that I have up for sale or I'm about to use. So for example, you're gonna see a future episode of me putting out that new outdoor rug, but there's a lot of stuff up here that I'm selling. All of this is outdoor Christmas stuff or outdoor sports stuff, all organized. Space underneath the staircase. I may have added a fridge freezer during all of this, which is really convenient for inside my house. But yeah, if I step back, This garage looks pretty darn organized, and my attic as well. So I am super duper happy. So that's it, you guys. I am so happy to say that this project is a check done. And even though it is a super hot day, after starting with this whole project where it was actually a nice cold day, just the satisfaction that I know where everything is in my attic. I know where everything is in my garage. I already have some really fun ideas of what I'm thinking about for Halloween decor. Can you believe it? It's now the end of May, early June, and I'm thinking Halloween decor. I know, crazy. And Christmas. I just share in the comments below if you can what makes you happy. But for me, this week's happiness, attic, garage, organize, clean, and now for the next project. So I'll see you in the next episode, where the next thing to fill my happy and to create my happy is actually to clean up the back deck. And so that's when I'll roll out that new outdoor rug. But the pool is opening next week, so we want to make sure that the backyard is ready for summertime entertainment, and I'll bring you along for the ride as we set all that up. Thank you, guys. Figure out what makes you happy by just organizing that closet, organize that drawer, organize that notepad, whatever it is. Organize your backpack. Sometimes just even cleaning that out makes you feel good. But open that creativity, and here's to an amazing new day. Talk to you later. Bye.